they're really loving and accepting and open people, and they're really giving, which I loved. Oftentimes you will be going to house after house for lessons, and you cannot leave their house without eating. They won't let you. They want you to at least drink a cup of water, but they also will usually want to offer you food because they just want to give what they have because they're so kind. And that being said, when you go to eat with members, you eat with members at about 2 in the afternoon. That's when a big meal is in Mexico. Dinner isn't their bigger meal. And sometimes they'll give you a lot of food, and sometimes if you don't eat all of it, they think that you didn't like it. You just have to learn how to either eat a lot more food or how to just really tactfully tell people thank you and that it is so good and that you really are full. But it's hard to master, so you really need to practice that. And if you're serving yourself, do not serve yourself too much. It's better to go get seconds than be leaving stuff on the plate and making the person who cooked it for you think that you didn't like what they made. Sisters, well, in Mexico, people greet each other with a kiss on the cheek and usually also a hug or a handshake at the same time. Sisters will greet other women with a kiss on the cheek, but not men, and elders don't ever greet anyone with the kiss on the cheek. It's also a good skill to learn how to deflect if someone who's not supposed to kiss you is trying to. They're never trying to do it maliciously, they just are trying to greet you. So it can be really awkward sometimes. If some guy my age that I contacted is trying to like kiss me on the cheek, I'm like, leaning back. Don't kiss me, that's awkward. You just need to find a way to, I don't know, say hi to people before they can get in and do that. So practice. Mexican culture changes a lot between states. I was in the north. It was interesting to me. I had 5 Mexican companions, all from central and southern Mexico, and it was interesting how they had to adjust to being in the north and having a different culture. So it was good for me to try and just pick up how people in the north act and how they speak, different words they use, so that I could explain that later on to companions who'd been there less time than me or to my companions who I trained, who were Mexican and maybe having a hard time realizing that they were in a different culture when they thought that they'd be in the same one, having been in the same country.